The Solana cryptocurrency has had a huge bull run at the end of August and the beginning of September, and since then price has dropped a little bit, and since then it has kind of been moving sideways. Right now, I think technically seen a really interesting formation is forming for the Solana cryptocurrency, and that's why I'm doing this price prediction to show you what I think could be the potential paths the price can take and how you could potentially profit from it. Alright, welcome back. Let's get right into this price analysis and price prediction. First and foremost, I would like to tell you that this is a purely technical analysis done by me, so you should never blindly follow someone else's advice. Always do your own analysis as well and make an educated choice on what you think about certain cryptocurrencies. Having said that, in my opinion, as a quite experienced trader, I think some very interesting price formations are coming up right now, and that's why I've sketched out two potential scenarios I think are most likely for the Solana cryptocurrency. So yeah, let's generally speaking, it had a huge bull run, as you can see here, at the end of August. Since then, it had a small drop down together with all cryptocurrencies. And again, together with all cryptocurrencies, it had a small bull run at the end of September, beginning of October. And right now, as you can see here, a very interesting triangle formation is kind of forming. Two trend lines which I think are quite major, and that's why I also think technically seen this is a very interesting moment of time. So I think two different things could pan out from here, and let's start with the blue scenario. So I think the price right now is at 153, 154 basically. So the first thing I think it could do is that it could bounce off of this trend line again, possibly doing some drawdown to maybe the 150 psychological key level, but anywhere between 151.5 and 150, I think that could be a very nice support. You can also see that the price has bounced off of it right here twice. So the first thing that can happen is that it bounces off of that support and then moves up. Then I think inevitably a pullback will occur from this trend line, because this trend line is quite strong together with the key level at 164, after which I think it could pull back to possibly 156, and then I think from this point enough bullish momentum and buyers can be taken into the price to actually break out of the triangle formation to the upside. And when this happens, a breakout to the upside, first of all, the sellers will sell their position, so they have to buy. If you are short on a cryptocurrency and you get out of that position, you have to buy, and that is what will happen here. In my opinion, that will cause it to go straight through the 170 kind of key level, after which I think the next resistance would be around 177, but anywhere between 180 and 175 basically. And from there I think a small pullback could occur, but because there is so much bullish momentum gathered from here already, but also due to this breakout to the upside, I think a small pullback to the 170 area is expected, after which I think we can build a very nice and sustainable uptrend. Obviously, it will not happen in these sudden moves, as you can see here. I mean, it might have some difficulty at this key level, and it might bounce a few times between this, accumulating some more bullish momentum. But in the end, I think this scenario is quite bullish, and I think we can start another uptrend from there. The second scenario is a little bit neutral, but overall bullish, because I think fundamentally seen you should be bullish on any cryptocurrency, and also Solana. It has a very interesting platform. So that basically says that the price will not find support at this 150 level, but that it goes through. So that it's kind of a breakthrough or a breakout to the downside of the triangle. And then I think it could find support at 146, but it might even go as low as 143. Basically this area, let me indicate this for you a little bit. Basically this area. The wicks might even come below that, but I don't think a body should close below that. And I think there is enough support so that the price can go up from here again. Then I do think we will have a small pullback from the trend line, just because this support trend line is that major. I cannot tell you any price point because it might hit it right here, or it might hit it right here. And when it pulls back from that trend line, I think after that it will find support anywhere between 150 and 148. After which I think we can kind of go up again, but in reality, long-term seen, it would be more of a consolidation. And then I think the price could reach this upper trend line again, possibly at the 161 area, where there's also a key level, but it could also be around 160, so anywhere between 160 and 164, basically this key level together with the trend line. And from there, I basically think that there's enough support again in this full key level. I think right now, or in that scenario, possibly a little bit more to the upside of that key level, so 152, 151.5. And then I think a slower uptrend or possibly some more consolidation between 164 and 150 could occur. And then after that, after some accumulation, or immediately after retesting the 164 and the pullback from there, I think we can start a slow uptrend again. But basically in the second scenario, a more slow uptrend or a small consolidation period in between is more likely. And in this first scenario, I think there's way more bullish momentum and we can instantly start a real good and sustainable uptrend. But basically, as you could have seen, these two scenarios are both playing into a breakout. So a breakout out of this triangle. So from the upside would be the first scenario, and to the downside would be the second scenario. In my opinion, not one of two is more likely, but now you are at least prepared for both possibilities. So if you have any questions about these different paths, different scenarios, about Solana or about this price prediction in general, make sure to ask me down in the comments and I will make sure to respond to that as soon as possible. As for now, this is the end of this price prediction and analysis. Thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.